Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tool Shop. I know it's been a while, but I am back, and I just got a new welder the other day, and I have gotten all the steel to make a welding cart. So I'm very happy to get using it, and the first welding project we're going to be doing with it is making a welding cart. It's going to be able to hold 2 welding tank bottles on the back of it, and I have a cart right there. The way I'm making it is just going to be a flat plate on the bottom with these 4 pieces of angle iron welded to each side around it to kind of keep it on. So in that, let's jump into making it. Alrighty, so now I have my 2 rings rolled, but apparently the only thing that I have strong enough and heavy enough to mount my ring roller to is apparently the coal forge outside, so I have it clamped to a piece of angle iron just so I could get the weight of it to turn it. Also, once I greased it, worked a whole lot better. I mean, go figure that. But, got these rolled, so let's go start welding. So I'm going to be starting off with the 4 legs, getting them all measured out and set in place, tack welded. I'm going to be tack welding everything first and then checking everything for square and getting it all, set up to how I want it. And then I'll come back and do all the final welding. So for now it's just setup and tacks, but let's get to it. I messed up when I was cutting this piece. I cut it 2 inches shorter when I sheared it off, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just had to weld on 2 pieces of 2x2 on the sides. And the reason this isn't a bad thing, it flips up to be able to change the spools and see all the settings and stuff. I wanted to have that easy access. So I'm gonna put on the 2nd quarter plate. I have this going 12 inches from the bottom to the bottom of that plate, and then I'm gonna have a 1/4 inch plate and then 16 inches from the top of that plate to the bottom of this. Like I said, this is 3/8 that I have just setting it up, so it's 12 inches from here to here. Then I'm gonna set that plate on while I check it and then tack weld it and then go from there. Welding on these, I'm just gonna go start welding up everything on the whole cart, getting it fully welded up and ready to start taking weight. Dun dun dun! There we have it. So I've gone through, I've done all the welding on this. Out of the 2-pound spool that actually came with this, I almost got all the welding done on all of this, except for the last 9 inches. Quite unfortunate, but all set now. I also have the secondary gas tank for this guy now too. So this is my MIG bottle, my 75-25, and my 100% argon mix. I came through and actually used some heavy-duty bike chain, and I welded on a 5/16 bolt to right there, and just a little nut that I have, the same thing over on the other side, and it's just welded together supports. That's just in the middle, so you can see this little bar that runs back across there. Then both my hosing wraps nicely around the necks of these guys and goes into the welders. I also got these stick containers that I just wrote on the tops as to what they are. This is definitely a great work table. I'm very glad I made it. The casters that, like I said, it just sits on it with the four corners that are just some angle iron. And that's more than enough to hold it between the fact of the weight of the table, the gas tanks, and the two welders. If you'd like to have some more dimensions on this, feel free to leave some comments. I'll definitely do another video if there's enough comments and stuff like that that I can go through and dimension it all for those of you that want to make your own. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. This is just my rendition of a welding cart. There's probably infinite out there. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Hopefully coming out with some kind of blacksmith jig making videos in the future, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe down below, give it a big thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.